Voters will be deciding next Tuesday to make major changes to New Mexico's Public Regulations Commission. Constitutional Amendment 1 would give the governor, not voters, the power to appoint members. There are a lot of pros and cons to the issue many voters may be overlooking. News 13's Rachel Knapp breaks down the proposal.
The PRC regulates public utilities such as natural gas and electrical. Currently, the 5 members are voted in to the $90,000 a year position. Constitutional Amendment 1 would change that to a 3-member commission appointed by the governor, with no more than 2 members from the same political party.
And this constitutional amendment would ensure that in the future, the commissioners who are doing this complex work will come to the table with the skills needed to do it well.
The PRC has had a troubled history, including Jerome Block Jr., who resigned for misuse of PRC funds. The PRC was even the subject of a Larry Barker investigation highlighting mismanagement within the office. Jason Marks, a former PRC commissioner, is for the change. He says in the past, some members weren't qualified for the job.
They created a process that really ensures a rigorous selection process that depoliticizes things. It's not just the governor making an appointment. There's a nominating committee that's got representation from various interests, consumer interests.
But Fred Nathan with Think New Mexico is against the plan.
And the first reason is that there's a dark money PAC that spent over $250,000 pushing this amendment, and they won't disclose to voters who's paying for it.
Mailers and text ads backing the proposal say put qualified experts, not politicians, on the PRC. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham supports qualified experts to guide New Mexico's clean energy future.
We're in the early stages of a really important energy transition from fossil fuels to renewables and storage technologies.
But many opponents argue the move is a power grab by the governor. Nathan argues voters should have the final say.
The ballot language conceals the purpose for the amendment, which is to take the power away from voters to choose their own PRC commissioners and hold them accountable.
Rachel Knapp, KRQE, News 13.
If the amendment is approved, New Mexico would join the vast majority of states that regulate utilities through governor-appointed commissions.